a quick new moon in Leo reading for all of us, for the collective, as today is the new moon in Leo. It has already been exact very early this morning, but feeling the energy and wanted to get a read on it for all of us. So we're going to start off with a message from the universe has your back. What are the messages for us all for this new moon in Leo? And this new moon is working in conjunction with Venus in retrograde, who is past the sun, the Cazimi, a few days ago. So we are getting deeper insights on what may have been holding us back from being our true self, our true authentic self in some aspects of life. This is all about self-love, self-awareness, especially when it comes to us being in relationships to others. This is our relationship to ourselves, to life, and then to others. Messages for us all. And some of you may be finding that there's been a lot of disturbance in the energy field itself. A lot of physical sensations, physical symptoms have been creeping up for many, as well as just having disturbances within technology. I have been asking about this, and I have been deeply feeling that the energy that we were feeling, we have been, and maybe still, I feel like I'm coming out of it. It was mostly due to artificial energies, such as Wi-Fi, 5G, and whatever else is swimming around the collective energy field at this time, because it's just, I am familiar with all of the planetary energies and the natural energies and have the ability to really tap into those energies, and these artificial energies have been different and uncomfortable. Although there has been, I did a video about the uncomfortable dissonance from the current energy with Venus in retrograde and many other of the planetary energies. So even though we get some discomfort and uncomfort from the planetary energies, I'm speaking physical discomfort, physical sensations that are hard to describe. We'll just put it that way. And the sun has been very mellow lately, the last few days too. I am the loving energy of the universe. This message comes through so strongly for us to remember that we are a part of the whole. We are a part of all of the energy field. If you think of quantum physics, if you understand how we have such giant abilities that have been pretty much snuffed out because we were brought up in a world full of belief systems and certain sciences that are disproving, although there are new things that are creeping up, but I'm talking about old beliefs, old paradigms that have really kept us small and feeling helpless and unable to we feel like we have to go up against nature when we are nature, and we are the loving energy of the universe. That is the power that we have to change our experience here in life by the way that we are feeling about life, the way we are perceiving life, our beliefs, our thoughts. Trust and faith are huge. We have the ability to heal our own bodies, to not fall into the belief systems of certain, of modern medicine, of our fate. However, that is a difficult place to get to until you're experiencing it. And even then, it's a leap of faith. There is an unknown, it's known but unknown at the same time, energy field that we all belong to, that we all co-create with. What are we creating? What are we believing? What are we sensing? I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. And that is the perspective right there that is so important to wake up every day understanding that we are of the universe. We are a spirit having a human experience in these bodies. But we are so much more than what we have been taught to think, to believe that we are. We are here to get closer to love, self-love, and love and compassion for all. And I can't help but notice the third eye. I'll show you the third eye, the eye in the sky, as I call it. This is where we can really tap in. There's been some studies showing the spinal fluid that also is linked into the brain, and how when we sleep, this fluid, it's been studied. There are waves of this fluid that will rush through and almost wash over the brain waves, wash over some of the electrical circuits that are going on. This also may be linked to the dream state, but if you allow yourself to wake up refreshed and not pick up where you had left off the day before, if you were under stress or you were under, you know, a certain energy or way of thinking. I'm sorry, the sun is coming in through my skylight. That is why when we first wake up in the morning is the most potent and powerful time to start our day off, start the brain waves in a new pattern. New pattern meaning that understanding that we are the universe. We are also having this human experience, and we have been brainwashed, programmed, and conditioned to fall in line, to believe that we are less than what we truly are. Yesterday, I had responded to, yesterday was a day of miracles. Not only for myself, but for others. We call them miracles because these are synchronicities and things falling into place that are hard for the brain to comprehend sometimes. That it's almost as if it's magic, but it is not magic. It is putting intention out there into the quantum field, into the universe. The quantum field that is reading from us energetically and believing, trusting that what we are asking for is going to unfold for us. And I've witnessed this happen before my very eyes, as well as a few others yesterday, just with intention, just with the heart energy. I surrender to a power greater than me, and this is the power. When we're having a hard time, sorry, the sun. When we're having a hard time getting by, when we're in our own way, when things aren't working in our favor or giving us challenges, that's when we need to step back. Step back and give that energy, give it to God. So the saying being, surrender to a power greater than me, and trust and believe that you will be carried to the next step. Last card. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst the discomfort. There's a lot to be learned here through our discomfort about how we've been operating. What thought systems, what belief systems have we been operating under that have created discomfort? And it may not be it's not intentional. It's most likely subconscious patterning, subconscious programs. But we are finding much deeper meaning and personal growth through the discomfort of the challenges that we each face. In the bottom of the deck, we have hope is a conduit for miracles. I have the chills. So if you find yourself in a difficult space and having a hard time cultivating self-love, cultivating trust and love for others, for life, and cultivating a relationship with source energy, with the power greater than you, surrender. Surrender your thoughts, surrender your beliefs, surrender your actions at this time, because the more we fight against the stream, fight against the current, the harder it is, the more we get dragged down. All right, we're going to go into a little more detail with the good old Rider-Waite, bringing back the oldies but goodies. Collective message, please. As I was saying in one of my videos yesterday, it's really difficult to get the desires to, attract to you what you desire when if you are really struggling and suffering, such as deep-seated fear on where your next meal, or if you are suffering because you have not eaten in days. These basic survival needs must be met first. So we have to first put our one foot in front of the other and ask for help, seek help in getting our basic survival needs met, so that we can find ourselves in a comfort zone of sorts to really cultivate deeper connections with the quantum field, with our higher self, with the angelic realms, there's so much that is here to support us that is non-physical. Okay, well, there's the message right there. So the cards are pretty much just showing the channelings that are coming through at this time. And the universe is helping us find a new perspective on this poverty consciousness, lack consciousness, which there's no judgment there. No judgment there. It is very easy to fall into this if we are still suffering and struggling in the Maya, in the matrix, the Maya being the illusion, even though it's not an illusion, but it is the programmed third dimensional realm of Earth that we are, frequency wise, we are being our consciousness is elevating to see much more and see through the illusions and the truth of the matter for all the powers that be trying to really program and condition us. However, it's not as easy as it sounds to really pull yourself out of that and into a full flow with life, surrender, and trusting. But the Hangman is asking to surrender. Things get to be too difficult, so difficult that no matter what you do, it doesn't change a thing. That's when you finally let go and surrender. Let the stream take you where you need to be. And try not to fight the current. There will be fears that creep up. Allow that to give you personal growth and a deeper meaning. How you may have been operating subconsciously, or how the brain waves have been operating, because the brain is a supercomputer. Deep inside, we all have this deeper inner knowing. We all have the ability to tap into our intuition and that gut feeling, that inner knowing that somehow, some way, and I don't know how, and I'm not here to figure it out. When I surrender, I know that it will get better because I put the intention out there. I asked for help to the universe, to the quantum, and release my need to control, my need to... Now, there may be things that, again, depending on your circumstances, that you may be guided to take the next step. That is important, to not just sit back and wait for a miracle. However, these things do happen, but you have to ask for help. You must ask for help to arrive. Surrender to a power greater than me. The star. The star is the hope. Hope is the conduit for miracles. The star is not an easy energy. We have death at the bottom. The star card shows that we are going through a healing period, a death and a rebirth, so to speak, of death of the old way of perceiving, being, thinking, feeling. But we've got to wash through all of the fears, the doubts, the pain from the past. It is bringing up what needs to be released, and no longer suppressing it, no longer denying it, but finding deeper meaning, finding growth amidst the discomfort of the healing process. Because if we continue to suppress and go along with what we have been going along with, it's going to cause even more and more great discomfort. So we do have the death card, which is endings and beginnings. Below that speaks of choices, decisions, and what emotion is backing the choices and decisions. What are the emotions that are driving each and every choice and decision that is made? This is what we're learning about. Chariot, moving forward with this new growth, moving beyond the conflict of life, maybe the conflict and battles between you and another and others, and finding a newfound love, compassion for all. Understanding that we are all the loving energy of the universe. We are all a spirit having a human experience, and to remember to be here now in this world, but not embedded in it, playing in the circus of the matrix. Surrender to a power greater than me. Wow. So I think we're going to get All right, we're going to get one more card from Moonology because it is the new moon. This is a challenging new moon. New moons are all about new beginnings, but we've got to let go of the past, of the old, in order to receive and be able to walk through that door of the new. Hope is the conduit for miracles. This is an energetic game. I hate to call it a game, but I mean, that helps the brain recalibrate. Okay, it's an energetic game. It is real. We are in these bodies having these human experiences that are linked to all of the emotions and feelings that are very real and very human. It's part of the human condition, but there are beautiful experiences to be had. A time for healing wanted to come out. Beautiful experiences to be had through those emotions and feelings as well. So that is that is what we need to surrender to and bring that back into our life experience. Love, beauty, Venus energy, all of Venus energy. Sensuality, desire. Not in the old patriarchal way that has put down Venus, has shamed Venus for her beauty, for her naked truth. You are good enough. No more comparing. We want to strip away comparing. If we continue to operate comparing ourselves to others, competing against others, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, you're going to continue to have the experiences of playing a facade, not being your true self, not comfortable in your own skin with your spirit. Anything else? Let's rid shame. I feel a lot of shame still carrying around. Blame, guilt. It's time to drop those perceptions about yourself and others. Again, we're all having our own unique experience, and we want to reconnect together through the heart, as many of us as possible. Okay. We have you and your loved ones are safe. So there may be some who just do not feel safe enough being fully going with the feelings that they're receiving right now, wanting to free themselves. You are safe, and your loved ones as well. That is a story, that is a program that is conditioned, socially conditioned into us all. Communication is key. This Gemini energy is really speaking to me. And a new start is coming below that. Look at that. So it is important for us all to speak our truth, honor our truth, be mindful of the words that we speak, and that we are not placing blame or shame onto another. But at the same token, that we are giving ourselves and we ask for the space to be heard, our truth. And if you're not given that, then it is time to part ways with love and understand that there are two people that are not connecting on the same wavelength, not understanding. Now, we can try to change our language, change our words. That may help. Communication is key. Another thing is to communicate from the heart. One of the main reasons why we shout and yell at each other when we are angry is because we are not connecting from the heart, and we feel that distance from the other. We feel so stretched and so distant from the other that we feel like we have to yell for them to hear us. So connect back to the heart. drop back into the heart and communicate your truth with heart, with compassion, with love. So these are the messages that I have for us all for this new moon in Leo. And yeah, I resonate with a lot of this, most of it, all of it. So I hope that this was helpful for you as well. And I'm sending you all out so much love. Take care. Bye.